What's good, guys? I hope you guys are doing great. And with this quarantine situation, I know most of you are more developing yourself with your side skills, like side hustle skills and like personal development skills, right? So this is the first video in the group, and I wanted to give it as a structured video, which is like more of a actionable step, which helps any businesses get their clients without any money in ad spend. So what I chose today is a digital marketing agency, as I come from that background. So this video will give you exact steps that you have to implement, that you can implement today to get for your first client or series of clients. So with all due respect, let's get started, shall we? So any business needs a source of leads, right? So that is where our main focus or our area of interest should be. So our audience. So who is your audience? Probably you know who is your audience because you might have done your customer research or your customer avatar, or you might had a vague understanding about your audience or where they spend their time, right? But with this, you can really get into a deeper stage of understanding your audience so that you can make them come to you. How? First comes the traffic source. Basically, what I use is Google and Facebook and Instagram. I don't use much on LinkedIn. I use LinkedIn only for the emails, right? So you can use Google and you can look for people who are spending money on ads, or you can type in the search bar for the industry or the niche you are looking for. For example, you can search for Shopify stores near me, and it will give you results which you can you can use for understanding your target customer or your client, who's gonna be your client, and understand their business, their store, about their store, their audience, and their ads, and like everything. For LinkedIn, I use a plugin called Rocket Reach, which is completely free for Chrome, and all it does is once you find the LinkedIn profile or you go to any website from LinkedIn profile, you can literally get their email ID, get all the email IDs of the officials of this business or people who's handling that page and the main admin of this business. Even Sales Navigator, it works really well because it is inbuilt sales finding feature of LinkedIn. For Instagram, it is a pretty known strategy where everyone uses this, but I would also say that instead of rather than just finding the niche, you can also do it as a location-based search so that you find businesses around you, and then you can literally go there and talk to them, create a conversation, ask them questions, and make them as a client. And Facebook is a gold mine, guys. Like, it is one of the most effective platform that is working for me right now. And what I do is, it is simple. Like, I look for events around me, and according to the industry I am working for. For example, my industry is coaches and consultants, and anyone who sells online, like their course or e-commerce, basically. So I look for coaches and consultants and events, what they are attending or they're looking for, and I join that event. I make conversation with them, provide value or be active in the event stage, and then I try to bring them to the call or make them as a lead. And recently, I've been testing audience-centric post, which is like long form of post, which really helps your audience understand their problem or slightest of their problem when they read the post. Because you're not selling anything, you're just giving value, right? So once you do all those things, like you find the traffic source, you can search, you can do all the four, or you can do any one or two or a couple, okay, depending on your need. I usually do go two or three. You have to find a lead. So how? For example, when I search for Shopify stores near me, I get a tons of results, right? So I go to each and every store. I go look for people's their that stores for Facebook page, and I look for Facebook ads in of them. For example, I use a inbuilt Facebook tool called Facebook Ads Library, where I can find any business who's running ads and what kind of ads they are running. Right? It's like a library, guys. It's easy and it's effective for any marketer to understand their competitor or a client or their customer. And I go to their once I find this, I go to the website and I look for Facebook pixels, because if they haven't added pixels, then probably, and they are doing ads, probably they are wasting money, right? So this is one of the hoop that you can use for your customer to talk to you, because you know in your head that if a customer or a client or a person talk to you, you can literally close them, or you can give them value that they will eventually become your client, right? And I also look for their pages and video ranking in YouTube, and about service price. Usually, I go for prices about $1,000 to $2,000, and you can also go for high ticket. And what I offer is I give a flat rate in the price. Like uh, usually, what it should be doing is the rate you're giving should be included, and should cover their cost should cover your retainer, total ad spend, and the total cost of their product or service, right? So you can look for those kind of products in groups as well. And once you find the lead, let's say I get a Shopify store lead, and what I do is I outreach them or cold call. So people say cold calling is dead, but you can obviously do cold calling in a form of messaging and emails. So you can keep them in the loop and talk to them, or let them do a discovery call with you. So again, as I use a tool called Rocket Reach, I find emails of that website, and I try to find the decision maker's email, and I'll try to write an email stating that I have seen their ad and it is really good, but they're spending a lot of money on ad without doing ad pixels, or without having this and this feature in their website, which will not only make them lose their money, but also to lose their business eventually. So once I said this, and I'll be giving them offering them a free discovery call, where it is going to be a consultative call. And once you know this, and once you give them, they will definitely want to know more, because they now understand the problem, and they want to rectify it as soon as possible, right? So we are literally taking people from one place to a discovery call with you. And in discovery call, you're not going to sell anything there, or it's going to be like it's a consultative call. That is what is helping my clients and me personally, because we don't sell anything then and there. We try to assess their situation, we try to understand their business, and we try to find where on earth that we can fit in, that can help them grow 2 to 6x. And I was desperate as anyone initially, and I was trying to sell everything then and there on the call, and on the first call itself. And then my mentor, his name is Suresh Balachandra. He's a business coach. I'll tag him at the end of the video, so that you can also follow him for much more value. So he taught me a very incredible strategy called SPCCC, which is like you're taking people, any client or a prospect or a stranger, to through a journey with you to become a client. It's like it starts from stranger, and you're taking them to a prospect by asking questions, and you're giving them some kind of service, the low hanging fruit, let's say, of your service, to for them to use it, consume it, and understand, feel the result, or feel the joy of the result, Once you give this, and you also will be telling, you'll be deciphering the problem of your customer in a much simpler way than they have in their head, right? So once you do this, they are going to be coming back to you eventually as a customer, and once they come into you as a customer, then it's a snowball effect, because you're going to produce result on the other hand, so they don't want to lose working with you, and they tend to become a client as a long-term client who pays you every month in and month out, right? So once you have the discovery call, there's another strategy. What most people do is they do the discovery call, and they connect with Facebook or Instagram or WhatsApp or email, and people will be like, "Hey, what happened? Hey, I'm just looking for your answer." And they do follow-ups, which is really good, but done in a wrong way, it affects your entire credibility, and it makes you feel like you are more desperate, and you don't know what to do. So again, my mentor, this guy is like pretty cool, no? Like he gave me a cool idea to implement, which I tried with my client, and it has been working really good. What I do is, it goes like this: you do a call. After the discovery call, you record your audio, or the about the overview of the call, reminding the prospect about their pain points and how they can move to their destination point by taking your service. And basically you're giving your it is like a shorter pitch where you give them everything, and set up give also a call to action, a hook to book an appointment with you to start digging more, to eliminate the problem and to increase their business. So what happens is, also you're gonna give your Calendly, or you can book dot me a link, or your Google's link or Zoom link, whatever it is, whichever works for you. You're gonna take them to an appointment. So at this point, if you have done the previous steps correctly at each step by step, usually the clients will be coming back to you, as they have consumed a bit of your service as well, and they know the problem much more simpler, and they know that you have the solution for their problem. At this point, you're going to ask much more question, like you're going to ask them about thought provoking questions, like about their market, their audience, their interest, their audience's interest, like their solution to their market, all those kind of things. And then you pitch your service, like you pitch your service as a solution to all this problem, and then it will be like really easy. You're not going to literally pitch, you're going to just give them show them that you have this service which will solve this problem for them, and you have this service which will solve this problems for them, and as a package you're going to pitch them, and you're going to lead them to the close. Obviously, when you do all this, like the confidence and with what you have given, it's going to be really a good call and good close. So at this point, what you have to do is, you should have a contract ready, where you can literally send them over the call, or you can also send them after the call, which helps both of you and your client come onto the same page, right? Because if they don't like something in the contract, they can obviously change. They can optimize it in the contract. They can get back to you, like back and forth. Then it is going to be a perfectly nailed contract, which is going to be as a business stage for you and him to work on a long process. And then you exchange all forms of contact mediums, like Google Drive, Facebook Manager, Business Manager access, Instagram Manager access, and YouTube access, and so on and so forth. Because, guys, be careful with the contract, because if you are doing everything with mouth, like wordly, you say something and you do something, then it might end up in a misunderstanding, because it happened for me. I lost a couple of clients because of not having a good contract. So you should be really careful about this. And this is where my mentor strikes me again. Like, he gave me a wow moment. saying, hey, people say that if you can't sell to him, sell through him. That's a usual saying in the sales circle, right? But he says that if you can sell to him, you can sell to anyone through him. So this is where the referral. I ask for referral because as you have just signed as they have just signed the contract and they are closed, and they are like your client, they'll be more high on emotions right now, and they'll be open to share more, right? So at this time, you what you do is you ask them that, do you have any friends in business that can be helped with similar services? So what they're gonna do is they're not gonna hesitate anything. They'll be like, they're gonna think for a while, obviously, and after 2 seconds, what you can do is you can interact, like you can attract the pattern, break the pattern by saying, yes, that one who crossed your mind right now. So with this, you can literally get one client. You got a client, and you are leading another client to an appointment or a discovery call with you, and it is easy for you because uh, word of mouth works really well. Eventually, this client is also going to be talking to that one because you're going to be asking them that, is it okay if I add your name when I start talking to X and X and X, right? So it is going to be easy for you because they say this is what happens, and they have also consumed your services, and they'll be like, I'm pretty freaking believe this guy or this agency. Boom. One, because if one believes, they are going to tell other, and they are going to believe them as well, right? So after the second close, you have your first client. Congratulations. And you will be also having a client who's willing to talk to you, or who is willing to take your service in the pipeline. So all you have to do is produce results for the one client, and then talk to another client again, close them, ask for a close, boom, it goes on. So that's it, guys, for today. And if I hope this is helpful, and this helps for any businesses. All you have to do is tweak the strategy, but do it in the same structure. Tweak it in a way that it helps your business, right? So if you guys like this video, like the value, just it will be a closed group, so it will be in this group as a unit, as I am planning to do it. So follow us at the Net Factory. This is our business page for my company. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop me a line in Facebook or Instagram, or you can also email me, right? And shout out to Mr. Suresh Balachandar, and you can follow him in his business page called Business Coach. And yes, guys, let's get started and get our clients, right? So also drop me the feedback of what you felt throughout the session, and if you had any aha moment, tell me where and when, so that I will be also happy to do a long and much deeper video on that specific content, right? So until then, shada.